Hey guys.
We were just sitting here talking.
We've been ready since
Yeah,
before 8 o'clock, but we just you see, like Chris and I are friends in real life because of this
it's
show.
true. It's
We
true.
had
We don't
not
just put on an act.
we had not met each other before this, nor did we know we lived in the same state, which again is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Because she lives in my hometown, which I love.
And you live in a city I visited a lot and I really enjoy. So,
But as usual, we're sticking around before starting the show. But hey guys, welcome to the episode of Fangirlz Assemble. Nice to see you, Jesse, Freddie. If anyone new's here, what a surprise. Welcome. I hope it meets all your expectations. Before we get started talking about recent hauls and reads and honestly whatever else is going on in the world, because that's how it is, we obviously have to give a shout out to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. One of the businesses that's really been, I think, saving a lot of us comic book readers and impulse buyers during this quarantine, right? InStockTrades.com is, for me and Kristen and a lot of our friends, the place to go buy comics online. I feel dirty anytime I buy from anywhere else, and also feel like wasting my money.
and I feel like I get books that are at least slightly damaged. Just a little bit.
Yes.
There's like a corner ding here or something scratched on the cover. And I'm just like, I swear every time I veer from In Stock Trades for whatever reason, I regret it. So you guys shouldn't, because they have the best packaging. I'm going to show something I got from there that's huge and would have come damaged from anywhere else. Okay. Anywhere else would have completely annihilated this book.
So as you all know, we're going to tell you again, you can get your books up to 50% off as long as they're book of the week, or typical up to 42, which is crazy awesome. If you spend over $50, you get free shipping in the US, or you can spend $4 shipping. Still really good. It still comes in great packaging. Amazing. And I love them so much. Thank you to Emily for just being our rock.
Shout out to Emily. She is truly the best.
In a world in these uncertain times, the phrase that we hear nonstop every day, all day, for the past month and a half. Oh my God, it's a month and a half. I know that I can rely on Emily for me.
Yes. And you know what? I mean this with every bone in my body, but Emily is an unsung hero among all of this. Of course, the doctors and nurses, people working in the stores, you guys rock. So does Emily. Mary, that's awesome. We both have the Captain Marvel pop. There's Goose right there on the side. Love it.
So, we're supposed to talk about recent hauls and reads. I will be honest, I haven't bought anything comic book related. I've bought plants and video games. Because I had a big haul. I think I had a haul ready for our last hauls and reads show. Because I had made a big impulse purchase when all this started. It's about time for another one. I got another paycheck, so maybe.
I'm with you.
I haven't bought anything new like that. I've just bought other reckless things, like a new webcam. Look at me.
It looks great. I love it.
I feel more beautiful, but I also feel like you could see some other parts of my skin that I didn't want to be shown. I mean, on my face, not my body, but
your face looks great.
I like it. But you can also see more of my room.
It's whiter. I like it though.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. And this ring light thing's super dope.
There's a light on it. That's neat.
Yeah, you just turn it.
Mine isn't that fancy because I have one up here.
I've been getting equipment ready to do video game streaming for Near Mint or just for me.
Fun.
Which is fun because I put up a poll on Near Mint's Instagram. It's 50-50. Should we make a Twitch? Half for no, half for yes.
So half for Twitch, half for YouTube?
I don't know. I mean, we'll do it on both, but Twitch would be long-term play.
Right.
And YouTube would be just to make people crazy. It's here's an hour of it, first hour of playing a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. People showing their Animal Crossing island. I don't think mine looks that good, so I'll have to work it a little bit.
Yeah, my thing is I'm still playing Animal Crossing every day. I got to get my miles, Okay, I at least got to get my miles. Got to buy some turnips, whatever, right? Even though that's just a mind game, isn't it? But we won't go there. But I feel the same. That's my point. I feel like my island. I see all these amazing islands. on the internet, and I'm like, how do you guys make it look so amazing? Because I'm not. Mine is not that.
No, like I'm getting some of my stuff together slowly.
Mm.
You know, like I'm kind of getting some cool path ideas. But other people are like, I'm gonna make sure I'm moving my villagers all these places. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, every time Tom Nook's like, you want to move your house? I'm like, I don't want to pay for that. I'm fine. I can just live here forever. It's fine. I'll expand it, but you know.
What's DD?
Does he mean Dungeons and Dragons? Is he just pulling that out of...
Oh, I mean, I've been playing a lot of D&D. Listen, you guys, quarantine's great. I know, but like everyone's role playing online all the time, and I'm starting to get I'm starting to get fatigue from Dungeons and Dragons, and I play a game called Masks, which is like superheroes. Yeah, like Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm still voting Final Fantasy VII, even though I've been playing Animal Crossing every day. Bray says there's a huge haul waiting for me at home.
Nice.
When I get there, the 12th, there's going to be a lot of unpacking to do.
Good
Are
luck,
you
Freddie.
at home, Freddie? Where are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, what's going on? Tell us that story. Well, I can show you what I bought.
Please.
It's not tons, but there's some stuff here. So of course, I got our April pick of the month, Black Hammer Justice League. You know, this is a standard hardcover, but I love. Oh, there's no dust jacket.
I basically just called myself out by showing that I didn't pick it up in time.
Well, that's okay. It's still very affordable on InStockTrades.com. But I mean, it's a very nice, no dust jacket, standard hardcover, but it's just real nice quality. And I like the pages. And it looks real fun, guys. So I'm looking forward to this. I love Black Hammer. I honestly don't care about the Justice League. So this will be fun for me to dive into and see if I suddenly care, right?
I guess we can go ahead and say we'll schedule a big Black Hammer reading in probably June.
Ooh, that's perfect.
We should probably, I should probably read Black Hammer.
You should.
Before reading this.
Oh, you probably should. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think. I could tell you after I read it, but
okay.
You know what? Now that we mentioned it, so June, at some point in June, let's do a Black Hammer readathon. If you guys have any suggestions for another thing that we can review and read in June, let us know.
We did in May.
That's what I was bringing up. Yeah.
Do you want to say that right now, or let's?
Yeah, let's do it. No, let's do it. Well, we could do the middle of it. We just want to say it's Manga May.
We've decided.
We've decided it. It is currently May, and we're gonna have it be Manga May. So next weekend we're gonna do Pluto, of course, by Urasawa. Guys, if you want to read along,
read it. So
yeah, and I've never read it, and I love Urasawa. So there's only 8 volumes. I was trying to look at it on my bookshelf over there. There's only 8 volumes. So if you want to read along with us, get those. Have fun. And the one after that is going to be Akira. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Which is only 6 volumes. Guys, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not a painful Manga May.
And then we'll end Manga May with more Buffy because we have to keep this going. But we also have a Manga May book of the month for in stock trades. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yes.
But we will be revealing what that will be once we have final approval. So
yep, we will let you guys know. But we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, so what else I bought? I got the Deadpool mini bust. Haven't even opened this. So it's so shiny.
Cheers.
I love the cover. Yeah, it's a 3rd volume. It's all just miniseries that he's been in. It's like modern stuff. And I have the other ones. So I was like, oh, I should probably pick this up. It's like a little Omni. I like the little ones, right?
I like that.
Yeah, it's a good size. So got that. Then I picked up, I have been wanting this. I want to say over 10 years now. I finally got it, and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, Maddie. It's gorgeous.
Oh, God, I've looked at that a lot, like a ton of times.
Let me tell you.
It looks
it's
really
worth
nice.
it. It's a beautiful box set. Okay. 2 hardcovers. Let me pull out one for you. I mean, let's just talk about it. They're so beautiful. Let's put a standard book bio.
So nice.
Yeah, and it's still it's a little bit shorter than like a standard.
That's a big.
Not by much. Yeah, that's huge for manga, right? So let's show you some of that. I mean, it just looks beautiful. I've never read this, so I'm really looking forward to it.
You haven't either, so let me know because I've seen movies. but
Definitely.
the detail looks beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful art. And these are real nice, chunky volumes. So I don't know why. I think this is my birthday present to myself. I was like, I keep staring at this, and I'm going to be mad if it goes out of print and I haven't bought it. So I got that. All right, my last thing is the big book I talked about. Anywhere else other than IST this would come. I was horrified. And that is, of course, Big Damn Sensei.
Hey, that's huge.
Haven't opened it yet. It is. I can't tell you how. Have
you read it before?
I read this it was either senior year of high school or college. And I haven't read it since, but I really enjoyed it back then. So I'm wondering now in 2020 how it's going to hold up for me. But this is just
I've never read it, and I've actually never seen Sense It either.
You know, people rag on that movie. Or I guess there's 2, right? 2 or 3? I didn't. You know what? I don't think I saw past the first one, but I like the first one. So here's a standard volume.
Damn, that's insane.
I'm getting a workout from holding this, but it's beautiful, and I'm very excited. So this has been out of print for a bit, and then it came back into like a silent reprint. So people have been picking it up, and I'm like, I gotta get it. So I got it, and you can get it for real cheap on IST, guys, like 42% off. You can't do better. So that's what I bought. Oh, and of course, I gave birth to a child that I received today.
Oh my God, he's beautiful. Okay.
Guys. His ears are so big, they had to make the box wide. Which made me laugh so much. They're gonna like that. Oh, it's so cute.
I'm literally like, Amazon, let's go.
That's exactly, yeah, I pre-ordered it. I forgot about it. And then it showed up today, and I was like, it's Sunday, but all right.
Regular size boy, like a big boy? Like, what do I have to do?
He's the regular boy. I can send you a link.
Okay. Ooh, there's one with the cup. I want the one with the cup. Oh, that's like coming out until August.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some pre-orders. There's one with him eating a frog too that I really want.
I'm gonna pre-order this one with the cup. I'll be happy.
But yeah, this little guy, and there's a big one coming out that I think I need to. I
want that like animatronic Hasbro toy.
Oh my gosh, me too.
That's coming out in December. I really gotta have it.
It really looks like I need it too. I'm with you. But that's what I bought. Do we want to talk about the apparently minimal reading we've been doing?
Yeah. So that's why we kind of want to talk. I wanted to bring it with the chat too. Like, have you guys been reading a lot since you've been in all this, or do you feel like it's been harder for you all? Because I feel like I don't know what it is. Even though I've got so much time to read stuff, but it's been hard for me like sit down and just read something, even though I'm sure it's going to be really relaxing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get our backyard set up with like this pop-up tent that we bought from Big Lots for really cheap. And it'll be this nice like aesthetic where I'm going to sit outside and read, and that's going to work. But that's not done yet anyways. But like, video games have been easy. Watching stuff has been easy. Well, but sitting down and reading, if it's not something for a show, has been really hard. I started reading novels again during quarantine. I've actually thought about getting back into.
It's funny you say that. So I've been having there are periods of time where I feel like I'll do pretty good. Yeah. And I'll be like, okay, cool. And especially for like shows and stuff, that hasn't been a big issue. But for some reason, about a week ago, I'm like, oh, I'm stuck back in a rut. Like everything I pick up, comic-wise, I was having a problem with. So I picked up a novel and I read through it in like 2 days. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but it helped me out. So maybe I need to step away from pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to get a little bit of like screen fatigue in my daily life. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, I need to get myself like, I don't know if that's getting like an area of my house that makes it easier to sit in and do something or what, but I need to figure that out.
I will say the other day I started a kind of, it is a reread for me. I haven't read this since high school. So I've wondered how it would hold up. And that's Scott Pilgrim.
Ooh.
I've had these little like color edition hardcovers forever.
I really want.
Oh, and they're beautiful. They're nice little sizes because the regular editions were like, people shelve them with manga. They're not manga, but people shelve them with manga.
Oh, like the store near you, it drove me insane. I was like,
oh yes,
first, second books in the manga section. guys.
Every time, but I swear it's like every bookstore I go into, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are like real nice color editions. So I haven't read through this in color, and I haven't read through the whole thing since like high school. So this has been really fun, but I will tell you, I have the other volume here. I've only read through the first like 3, but I will tell you, it was published in like 2004. Okay. I feel I've had to step back and tell myself there's some things they're saying that right now I don't like and I'm uncomfortable with. But back then was said widely. Specifically, I'm thinking of a certain word that popped up in both the first 2 volumes. Too much. I mean, once is too much, but something that was used as an all-purpose negative back then that would not be used now, and is very offensive. And they were just dropping it like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
These are teenagers. And teenagers back then, as I was a teenager back then, were saying these things. So I gotta know that, right? But it's still making me feel a little weird. But I still love it. I'm still really enjoying it because it's so goofy and over the top, and that's what I always liked about it, right? So this is a nice light read, I'd say, for
it's a great read for right now. Yeah. I love Scott Pilgrim. I love the books. I love the movie. I love that video game that I can't get anymore.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Store.
I love that too. It was so good. But yeah, it's all great. It's still great, and it's fun, and I'm having a good time. But there's just little things where I'm like, oh.
Well, and Scott sucks.
Oh yeah, he sucks. He's the worst.
I feel like, because I read that and got it until I was younger, and as I got older, I was like, man, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't always pick up on those things, and it's So I did it finally after, because you and Free talked about this forever ago.
Yeah.
So I finally read it. So I was waiting until it was collected, and I ordered it. My last big IST order, Kanto Volume 1. Great thick trade, by the way. I mean, I know it doesn't look like much, but like a trade like this.
Oh yeah, it's 6 issues.
And it's meaty and beautiful, and loved it. It was very sweet. I know that anyone who's been on this has seen Kristen talk about Kanto a lot, but
he's so adorable, right? Like,
it's such a great fantasy story.
Mm-hmm.
It was so neat, and the premise is really interesting, and all the different like races in there. It felt like a really beautiful fairy tale. And like, if they ever animated this, it'd be a hit. Oh
yeah, completely. And like the art was amazing. I love the art. It's beautiful.
Man,
show some of that.
But I'm so in love with him. I think he's like, Kanto's race of people are very interesting, and all these different races are interesting because they're not like what you usually see. Like it's not all your typical fantasy races. I'd say
that's also a really great like positive read for right now.
It was really uplifting. Like the overall message of it. Not to spoil it, but like, it's not always about the result of what happens. It's about who you inspire along the way by you being your truest self and doing what you can. I'm like, oh man, Kanto is so good.
Oh yeah, it's so great. Anyone who hasn't gotten it, pick it up.
I agree. It was very odd vibes for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, it's even called. What's it called? If I Only Had a Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Little sweetie. Since I started working from home, I started reading more. I think if you value free time more when you have less of it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I know for me, and I keep likening everything to ADHD, and I'm sure it's not. But like, the more time I have, the harder it is for me to do things with it. The less time I have, the more productive I am.
I think it's a lot of people. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, but I know I've been productive in other ways. And the books, I'm sure eventually I'll hit a niche and it'll be like, that's all I do.
Well, and I think decisions are hard. So, I mean, that's part of it,
That's part of it. It's just hard to decide what to read.
Yeah, well.
You never know what mood I'm in until I start reading something. I'm like, oh, never mind. I want to read this right now.
I feel the same way.
Shows like I'll start saying, oh, actually, maybe I'm not in this zone.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Or like, I don't know about you, but like with some of my books, I'm like, oh, I want to start that, but I can't because that's like 100-volume series or whatever, and I feel like I don't want to quit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's so back and forth. So yeah, I'm glad that we at least have shows where we can be like, okay, now we have to read this.
Yeah. I haven't yet. It's been on my list forever, especially once I got back into comics, but I haven't picked it up yet. I figure one day I'll end up picking it up like on a PlayStation Store sale and actually play through it. I only read one other thing.
Yes.
I mean, I've read a lot this month that's been things I've talked about on shows.
That's how I feel, yeah.
You know, like, because we read Gotham Central together, and then, you know, I've read stuff on Near Mint for Old Reader, New Reader, but, you know, not much else. Like, I read Mouse first time.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I knew that was a classic. I've seen it in libraries ever since I was little, you know, and I remember seeing that and never having picked it up for some reason. So I knew it was probably gonna be good going in, but I didn't realize how good. And I knew nothing about it going in.
But that's fun.
Oh yeah. I was really glad.
Because then you just really have no idea.
Yeah. As far as I knew, I was like, well, there's a mouse on the cover. Maybe it's just redwood or something. I don't know. Amazing. It's so good.
It's so good, yeah.
And for Old Reader, New Reader this month, I've convinced them to do Spinning by Tilly Walden.
Yes. That is so fun. You're like, I'm making everyone read. I love it. Love it.
The other thing I read was The Creepy Case Files of Margot Malou.
Did you love it?
Oh, I loved it. It was so cute.
Good, right?
This is so cute. And not just that, but like it's a pretty easy read. And Kristen's already talked about this. You know, it's your typical kid moves to new town. There's monsters there. And this like obvious monster expert Margot Malou helps. You know, your typical. But I would really love with the line work in this.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's so crisp. Everything in this book, but the art is so crisp. The lettering is crisp. I don't know how to even really describe it, and it won't do it justice with this video.
I agree. I loved his art in that.
Really sitting with the art, and just I couldn't believe.
I feel like it's one of those books where every now and then I'll read like a modern book where I'm like, oh, this person's an amazing cartoonist. Like, I feel like I have to use that word more than anything else. And that's what it reminded me of. It's like Hero Bear, I feel that way about, and that guy, Bodhi Troll, the guy, Jay, who does that. I mean, just amazing. Yeah. Amazing art. I loved it.
It's been a long time since I felt that way about a book. The art felt so tangible to me. And it was just a cute story, of course. Like I really enjoyed the story. I love the main character a lot. You know, this kid is into journalism, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and for anyone watching, you don't even have to spend money on that. It is a webcomic. You can go read it right now online and have a good time. You can see exactly the art that Maddie's showing. Go check it out.
It is very cheap on In-Stock Trades. So, by cheap, I mean inexpensive. So let me check, because when I picked it up.
Yep, it's only, I was going to say, it's less than $10, I want to say, right?
Yeah. One second. Oh my gosh, is it already not on In-Stock Trades anymore?
Oh no. Well, Diamond not being open doesn't really help the situation.
That's true. Maybe I bought the last copy. Yeah, it's not there anymore. It was very cheap, but I picked it up.
Well, I'm looking now. Let's see on the other. You can. Yeah. Okay. So the list is 16. You can get it for under 10.
Yeah. It's so good.
And there are only 2 out right now, I think.
I haven't read that, but I've been really wanting to ever since I saw all the memes about him. I think, wasn't there like there was still the anime for him as well, right? With like shorter episodes maybe? Because I feel like I've seen those.
I didn't know anything about that. I picked it up from my library. I had to take it back before I could read it. However, once my library opens, that's something that's on my list. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Well, let's see. I'm checking my Goodreads. Oh, the Oracle Code. I read that digitally.
Ooh, that was good.
I was gonna say you read it, right? Didn't you read it? Did you?
No, I haven't read it.
You haven't read it yet. Oh, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I think you'll like it.
I know I will.
Yeah, that's about what's her name? Why can't I think of her name now? You know her name.
Gordon.
Yeah, that's her name. And when she's like a teenager, she has her accident and has to go to.
But how do they explain the accident in that one?
Well, so this one, she's a hacker, and she's like hacking on a rooftop with her best friend Benjamin.
As you do.
As you do on Friday nights. And she heard like sirens and saw that her dad was like headed the way of like some criminal or something. So she, as she always has, I guess, is jumping over roofs and stuff. Well, she does that. And somehow there's like a guy who's shooting and he like shoots her and she falls.
It's still like a...
Yeah, it's an accident. That's really unfortunate, but she's like high up on a building. So that's how it happens. Yeah. But you get to see her life, like going to a rehabilitation center and trying to, live with her new life and everything. And within the center, there's a mystery and a puzzle that she has to solve. So I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time. It's one of those DC Inc. books that Maddie and I have been yes and no about. Mostly yes, though, I'd say, out of all of them.
Mostly yes. I mean, I think the few that didn't do well were ones that I had a lot higher hopes for.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just really excited about them coming out. When they did, I was like, oh, this didn't really match what I was hoping for.
Right.
But then we've also had fantastic comics that I don't think are talked about enough, like Harley Quinn Breaking Glass, which I think is really, really good.
Loved it. That's still probably my favorite out of the ones I've read.
It's so good.
It's really great. The other thing that I didn't grab, so that's unfortunate, but I have it. I read A Man and His Cat, Volume 1. It is a manga. Guys.
Is that the guy with the big fat cat?
The big fat cat.
Oh, is it
I wish I could grab it. I can't, but
I almost ended up in Japan like so many times.
You need to get it, Maddie, because I cannot tell you.
I'm going to add it to my car right now.
Guys, it's not just a dude and a cat. Okay, I mean it is, but the story is
guy, right?
He's an older guy. His wife passes, and his wife, when she was alive, always said that she wanted to get a cat, but she wanted to wait until their children were old enough to move out, and they could just enjoy the cat themselves. So she passed before that could happen.
Oh.
And so he's an older man. He's really lonely, and he goes to a pet shop, which I'm sad that it's a pet shop, but guys, it's a different culture. Okay. So I'm just like, whatever, it's cute. So he goes to a pet shop and there's a cat that's been there for what seemingly years, and he's never been adopted. And he's just this big, goofy looking cat. He's not a kitten. Everyone's looking at the kittens. Everyone's adopting the kittens or the certain breeds or whatever. His price tag keeps going down because everyone keeps passing him by. So he goes over there and he looks in this cat's eyes, right? And he's like, I want that one. And the shop owner is just like, or the girl working there is like, are you sure? Like, is he a gift? Because she was worried that like, oh, he's going to bring this cat home and someone's going to hate this cat. And he's like, oh no, he's for me. He's my cat. Guys. And then he takes the cat and the cat is so shocked that like, he brings him home and he's like, is anyone else here? What if they hate me? I'm so ugly. Like, you get to see inside this cat's thoughts, right?
I'm about to cry.
I was almost crying the entire time. Like, it was like, I cannot explain
I just one-click bought it on Amazon because it wasn't so good.
You have to. Yeah, you have to. Unfortunately, it's like a smaller publisher.
11, it's fine.
So, but also I think it came out recently, so of course they wouldn't have it. But oh my gosh, guys, I'm not joking. It's one of the best things I've read all year. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful. And you got to experience like the guy's thoughts, the cat's thoughts, and them finding like hope in each other, and they're both very, very lonely, and then they have each other, and it's like the guy he's looking forward to coming home so he can see the cat, and the cat thinks he's not going to come back, but then he does.
Oh my god.
It's so good. It's so good. I can't recommend it enough. So everyone needs to read it. If you want to have joy, if you want something very hopeful, and just it's so good. I loved it so much.
Well, I instant bought it.
So. Oh, you have to. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Done. Aiden's saying I read that too, but I don't want to because of emotions.
Well, it won't give you emotions, but like honestly, I just saw the cover and I was like, "Oh, this will be some cutesy cat tale." No, it hurt me in the best way. Like, I didn't expect it.
Oh man, I think that sounds great.
It's really great.
Marita said, just read Blankets for the first time and loved it.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So good.
Any recommendations of books of a similar ilk? Man, but we're gonna sound like a broken record. It's like anything for a second. But more particularly though, I'm trying to get more like memoir things. I would recommend Spinning.
Oh yeah.
If you like more of the like real life memoir sort of things, but if you're looking for something a little more like, Spinning's a good option though. It's why you have like more melancholy, real life romance stuff, you know.
Yeah, actually Reed's right here. He's grabbing this book for me because I want to show you. Hi. People are asking for blankets, similar recommendations. You love blankets. Do you have any thoughts?
Resist those hardcore anxiety.
So stupid.
Out on my publishing.
Hardcore anxiety out right now. You can go get that.
Freddie and Me.
Oh, Freddie and Me. That's a great one. Where is it? I have it over here somewhere.
It's down there. Probably.
Somewhere? Probably in all this. Oh, I can't reach that.
I'm not getting it.
Okay, I know. Okay, Freddie and Me's great. Freddie and Me's great. It's about who's the author's name?
Mike Dawson.
Mike Dawson.
Anything Mike Dawson's done.
Yeah, Mike Dawson's great. Freddie and Me's awesome. It's about his love for Freddie Mercury growing up.
Okay.
So it's also nonfiction, and it's a great, great story. Reed and I both loved it. We're looking around like, what else?
I know, I'm trying to get rid of a but yeah, Reed.
Spinning's great. Yeah, I mean, that's a great one.
We'll think on it.
Yeah.
Marbles, kind of.
Oh yeah, Marbles is a great one, but
it's a little heavy.
It's more heavy. I did want to show you physically what this looks like because I can't recommend it enough.
Oh, cute.
That's the cover. This is the back. Again, you just see some cutesy things, right? And as a manga, I don't know. Like this looks like a really thin volume, but it didn't read thin.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that. And the cover is like so. It's just really thick and nice. And then the inside page, like look at that! Look at this cute little design. I can't. But it's just. I mean, look at him. Like, look at the cat. I love the art. I'm gonna just talk about this for the next hour.
It's just you talking about it, me crying somehow.
I love it so much. I love it so. Look at it. Oh, and then we're just gonna cry the whole time. All right, well, guys, pick it up. It's really good.
I love it. I was trying to think because there's another book like that I saw in Japan, and I'm never gonna figure out what it was again. It's about a guy and his pug.
That's so cute.
And I didn't buy it when we were there, and I'm upset about it. Why I heard I would. They don't have it on there, so I'm gonna have to get something else.
I got this from Ride Stuff. So, you know what, Maddie? This is what you should do. You should do exactly what I did. I got the Nausicaa box set and this.
You know, I haven't done Ride Stuff in a while. I don't need to do anything right now. But what if?
What if? I'll tell you what, they have the box set for a good price, and they had this for a good price.
I always forget about Ride Stuff.
I do too. I hadn't ordered there in like 2 years.
I used to do so much shopping in there in high school, like for friends.
Mm-hmm.
I remember getting my best friend a bunch of like DVZ stuff. So like, I mean, weird things like a huge like box of like just like mystery box things,
Oh,
figures,
nice.
like a DBZ Christmas ornament. Like, but there's some anime I've been wanting to catch up on because I've actually watched more anime lately than I usually. And there's stuff I want to like show Elliot that he hasn't seen, like Steins Gate, which is really good. And he wants me to watch something called Another. But we've been watching more of the English dub stuff while we've been home because it's easier for both of us. Well, he likes to watch the English anyways. But man, anyone have recommendations for stuff I should pick up while I'm impulse buying?
Yeah, guys, let us know what we should buy.
And if anyone has any links to some like cheap ways I can buy all of Beastars, that'd be great.
I mean, some of it's on IST.
There's a Lego She figure from Beastars.
Oh.
Wow, Drew.
Drew, what else are we going to talk about? Come on. Oh, we can't talk about, you know what? Netflix.
Best.
We have to talk about this movie. I know it's not movie hour, guys.
The half of it?
The half of it, guys.
It's like first second came out with a movie.
It really is 100%.
The pumpkin one, a little bit. What's that called?
Pumpkinheads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Give me that kind of feel because there wasn't, except for.
Yeah, but I totally got that vibe too. If you guys need a good, just a feel good, unique movie that you will not see anywhere else.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen ever a story like this on film. Maybe I haven't seen the right one, so if anybody knows a movie like it, holler at me. But oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. I love it.
I super recommend it to everyone. I watched it the day it came out because Chris and I have been waiting for this movie
Yeah, we have.
for a while. And it came out, I was like, Chris!
I'm like, I'm going. Let's go. That ending too. Obviously, I'm not going to tell anybody what happens, but it made me want a sequel of 5 years later.
Honestly, I was happy with it. You know?
Oh, I was so happy with it, but I would like to know because remember, she's like, "I'll see you in 5 years." That's not a spoiler. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I want more. I really, really liked it. You know,
it was really great.
And to have a lead character like that too,
mm-hmm.
I was really happy.
It was so good.
And what are you guys watching? I know we talk about reading stuff a lot. What are you guys watching?
You know, and it took Reed and I forever, but we finally finished Tiger King.
Good.
The other day. In fact, earlier we watched the Joel McHale after show earlier, which he's just the best guy to do that because he's great.
Yeah, I watched all of that. So
yeah.
But yeah, next you have to watch Waco. That's the new big thing. We've been through that.
I gotta jump in.
But it's great. And
I mean, I love Tiger King.
There's this show, the lead girl's an Indian girl, and her, I forgot what it's called. It's good too. I'll figure it out and send it to you.
Okay.
I'm going slowly crazy, you guys. I promise I normally can talk to people in real life. Quarantine's killed it. I have no people skills. Watching the Castlevania anime. I watched the first season, the second it dropped, and then never watched the rest of it. And everyone's like, oh my God, you guys, Castlevania's so good. I know it's good. I need to finish it. Last season, the Clone Wars is here. Yesterday finished Midnight Gospel. I had started the Clone Wars. Finally, I'm slowly dipping my toes in.
I'm still late to the game. I gotta start that.
I just became a Jedi in Knights of the Old Republic. So
nice.
That's what I'm doing with my quarantine. And I did watch The Last Jedi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a movie I watched.
That was the thing we both had problems with. I mean, I still, of course, enjoyed it for what it was, but there were moments. There were things.
Yeah. Drew asked if you don't watch much TV.
Yeah, I watch TV. I do watch more YouTube lately than anything, like long form YouTube.
Ooh, what do you watch on YouTube?
You know, I follow a lot of random people. I follow a ton of BookTube. Just people talk about books. Like, so that's why I've been jumping into novels lately. I'm like, oh, I keep hearing about this, right? So watch a ton of that. I've been loving Jackson Galaxy's live streams. He does every Saturday now. The cat guy. Yeah, the cat daddy. Every Saturday he'll do one now. And
I have a guy at our Kroger that looks just
really.
I mean,
That's funny.
Exactly like Jackson Galaxy.
What if it's him?
I don't know.
What if he's like, I'm just at Kroger now?
Our favorite cashier, and Ellie's like, oh my God, it's Jackson Galaxy.
That's awesome. But that's really great, especially like he does it. One, there's an amazing video. Anyone who's watched Tiger King, go watch his Tiger King video because it's perfect and explains all my feelings well, and it's great. So he redoes the ending, and it's great. Just like the text at the end, because they did that very poorly. And I agree with that. So that's great. Yeah. I don't know. I've been watching stuff. Mostly because like I'm still working, so like I'll come home and get things done, and then I'll put on something while I'm like reading or something.
Yeah, and plus your work schedule is crazy.
Yeah. So like right now it's calmed down, but like any moment in time it can change. So
yeah, I feel that. I heard Disney Plus is making a Willow TV show. That'd be interesting. Freddie's waiting for you to finish. Steam.
Yeah. Well, I'm nearing the end of the season where I don't have anything after it. Like I have no way to watch the rest. So I've been
I'm just gonna give you my login.
Oh yeah, you said that.
I bought all the seasons and the movie and the seasons.
I 100% need to do that then.
Yeah, so you can just use mine. It's fine.
Yeah, I totally need to do that.
Yeah. I got you.
Because that is the thing. I need to finish it. That's one thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta finish that.
It's weird.
Yeah. Did it have a good ending?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I feel good about it where it is. You know, and it was a wild ride. And I'm glad that we made it because I didn't think we were going to get this far either. But it's good.
Good deal.
It's weird. It's over. I'm like, what's going to be the next thing? What's going to be the next TV? Because for me, before Steven Universe, Adventure Time was that for me.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When Steven Universe came out, I was like, no, this is really what I wanted. Like, I think that it does a better job of it to me.
I agree, and I love Adventure Time, but I agree.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah. Have you watched the Midnight Gospel? Looks like Freddy's. Right? Is that good?
That's another thing I've been wondering about. Yeah.
This looks like too much. So I'm like, well, is it good?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Freddie finished it, so it must not be too bad.
Freddie again? What's the deal?
I also watch shows that I don't think anybody on here cares about. Like, I love The Rookie because I love Nathan Fillion, which is just like a cop procedural where Nathan Fillion stars. And I'm like, oh, I'll watch anything he does, literally ever. I loved Castle, you know.
See, I watch either of those.
Okay, but you would love Castle because he was a mystery writer and there's murder.
It's one of those I'm like, well, one day I'm going to pick it up because I'm bored, put it in the background, and then I'll watch all of it.
Oh, yeah.
And right now, that's what Parks and Rec is for us. We've been watching, like, Ellie's never seen it. So I've been.
Oh, that's fun.
I started on season 2. We're on season 5.
Nice.
It's been good. And did you watch I
haven't watched it yet. I heard about it. I haven't watched it yet.
I was just so happy to see that.
Yeah, I need to watch that too. That's another thing. Like I don't know about you and Elliot, but like there's certain things that we have to watch together, like Reed and I. So there's a lot of things I'm like, I can't watch that until like Reed and I love the new Will and Grace, and that's ending soon. So we watch that together, and we love Superstore. So we watch that together. It's the best, guys. If you need a happy, funny thing right now, that is a perfect show to watch. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, we have that stuff too, because like we every week we watch the CW stuff together, like Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. We watch, like, Dave is our big like weekly show we watch right now. It's just finished. Everyone should watch Dave. Oh my God, it's so good. It's really funny, and it legitimately does. It's just really great for like combating negative, I think, like cis male stereotypes. Honestly, like he's doing justice to people. I'm like, I love
that's
it.
Nice.
It's so good, and it's Lil Dicky, and I really like him. It's so good. Wait, did you see Jackson and Galaxy in your honeymoon?
Yeah, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, that was one thing we did. Because he was doing his book tour during that time, and we went to see him. Oh my gosh, we just heard so many funny cat conversations in line to get in, and like the people around us. But we saw him speak, and he was there to sign books and stuff. It was so fun. Yeah, he's great. We were like, this is what we want to do.
Oh my god, Wednesday was my mom day for an outdoor social distance. Good gravy, her kitten's adorable playing in the yard. That sounds like a heavenly day.
The best time.
I need to do a social distance visit with my mom.
Yeah, I'll be doing that soon.
It's a podcast anime with weird stuff happening around, which is a bit distracting. A slow burn, but episode 4 made the previous 3 worth it and got better. Heavy ending. Well, I trust Freddie. I'll watch it. I tried watching The Flash, was just okay. I think a lot of people feel like that usually to the beginning, and a lot of CW shows aren't good the first season. They don't really get their footing right away, and then everything after it's like, oh, okay, no, I know what this is now. It's like they have a usual like weird, at least the DC stuff. Like, I don't know, do I go antsy? Do I not go antsy? Like what's like Legends of Tomorrow? Perfect. It's a perfect Kristen show, I'll tell you right now. Legends of Tomorrow is, if you were not going to watch any other DC CW show, that's the one to watch. But
I feel like I've heard this.
Absolutely skip season and go in the garbage. Watch the rest of it. It is the silliest thing I've ever seen.
I've seen bits of it at work, but I haven't seen like a full episode, so I'll do that one day. And
John Constantine's great. Honestly, it's sad that his show didn't make it, but like, he's really good on this one. It's like, okay, John Constantine, we have to like go back to see Marie Antoinette, and you have to come. All right, you gotta meet Shakespeare. Oh man, he just wears his normal clothes a lot of the time. Like, no, listen, we're going back in time. You have to change. You can't just wear your same like business outfit. So good. I am watching Parks and Rec and I think I've finished all the other like ongoing stuff. I just bought Steins Gate on Blu-ray there to watch it. 100 is the same way. Yeah, I agree. And then it became, did that show finish?
Yeah.
I left after. I
only know that because I know about
happens.
I know about the state of all CW shows because
because of your work.
Because of work. So yeah. I know we're not hearing that anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, my cat and my dog are like having a standoff. She's on the other side of the door and very upset.
Oh, I thought I'd heard her yelling.
And then Moose is just sniffing at her. She wants to be in here.
Oh.
But if I let her in, I keep the door open because cats.
Yep. That's how that works.
Tear up my carpet, little baby. I don't know what else to say. Anything else going?
Yeah,
Gonna wrap it up.
Well, again, guys, Manga May.
Yeah.
Also, I will address this, Drew B. Gilmore Girls is not better than Buffy, but Gilmore Girls is great.
Gilmore Girls is great.
It's great. They're both great. They can both be great.
On the same level,
Yeah, it's not even the same universe.
Yeah. And there should be a Gilmore Girls comic. Okay.
There should be, and I would watch Buffy in Stars Hollow. There should be a crossover.
We all leave like, let me write this fan fiction.
Oh my gosh.
Hollow.
Wait, we got to make sure it doesn't exist, because if it does, I have to read it right now. That'll get us out of our reading slump. Let's read.
I want the characters to go to Stars Hollow and not replace any of them. So Giles and Luke are friends.
Oh, the dream team. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Giles and Luke would be best friends.
Lorelai.
On the weekends, they would go to coffee shops and play guitar together. Yes.
Picture Lorelai and Rory as Slayers.
Stop right now. Yes. We're writing this fanfic. Right, that's what you get, Drew.
No.
Yes, and of course,
Oh no.
we have to have all of Roy's like suitors come back. And we're gonna kill some of them off, okay? We're gonna kill everyone off. But you know who.
We know who's.
You know who.
The rest of them could die.
That's right. It'll be great.
And the show is gonna laugh at us forever. Every time we else.
We're just gonna go write a fanfic, guys. No big deal.
I've ever heard of. Okay.
I mean, someone is asking, specifically you, but I'm going to answer this. Team Jess, Dean, or Logan? Guys, if you're Team Dean or Logan, you're wrong. It's Team Jess forever.
You know, he
Team Jess forever.
messes up a lot. That's true. But at the end, he was the best one.
He was the best one.
Yes.
100% the best one. Why was Logan there so much? I was still forever mad at that.
Yeah.
He didn't ever need to come back, and he was prominently there, and I hated every moment.
But of course, best man of the show is Luke. Luke Dancy.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, I would marry him in a heartbeat, no question.
Luke's the best.
Yeah.
Forever. He's the best character on that show, actually, I would say.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Lorelai. You're second best, okay?
That is true. She knows.
Yeah, she knows. It's fine.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you have a good rest of your night, and we will see you next week when we come back to read Pluto. I almost forgot for a second. Now here's Pluto.
Go get it on InStockTrades.com.
Yep. All right. See y'all.